Okay, so they've gone ahead and posted the interim results here for Choose Your Legends. So current top 20 male and female heroes. So we can go ahead and take a look at that right there. And then, like they did last time, they also have the top 5 candidates for each game based on title. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at all this, digest what's been going on in the world of Choose Your Legends. Let's see who people have been voting for. So let's go ahead and pull up the women's division there and also the men's division, and let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so listed in alphabetical order. They're not showing who's actually winning, like who's in first place and who's in 20th place. I'm pretty sure the reason why they don't want to do that is if they go ahead and do that, that's just going to cause vote stuffing for the characters that are already doing really good. So people are going to see someone in 20th place. They're going to be like, oh, they don't have a chance. Let me not vote for them anymore. Let's focus votes on maybe someone who's in 3rd or 4th place so we can try to get them into 1st and 2nd. All right, so let's actually make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so we have here female Aleer from Engage. We've got Azura. We have Balder. Ooh, okay. So the new Gulveig, OC that everyone seems to like, except me for some reason. It's not that I don't like Balder. I'm just not, like, impressed by her like I was with Gulveig has got, like, some of the greatest art in the game. So, of course, I was a stan for Gulveig, but not so much Balder. She just seems like a degular waifu. There's nothing about her that's really impressing me. Okay, we have Sheeta. We have Dorothea from Three Houses, of course. I mean, they show her in the time skip attire there, but I mean, they could go with whichever artwork they want from Dorothea. We've got Alencia. We have Freya, who has been doing consistently pretty good. I think that's mainly in part to the fact that Freya is probably the single best OC in the game, I want to say. Like, everyone likes her. It's impossible not to like Freya. She's just, like, the best goat mom ever. Just adopting a bunch of fairies, taking care of them. The only thing that she ever wanted was her brother to like her. Like, is that so much to ask? I don't think so. All right, so Freya there. We have Hilda. Hoder. Okay, so Hoder and Balder are both already in the top 20, even though they literally just came out, which is funny. All right, then we have Ivy. No surprise from me. We've got Lapis. We have Lilina. We got Mia, Nino, Sharena, who, I mean, I would still like her to win, but I'm not going to go too nuts about it now because we already have the Bride Sharena. Prior to Bride Sharena, there really wasn't any love for Sharena at all. So I would have wanted her to win prior, but right now I think we're fine on Sharena's. All right, then we have female Shez. We've got Tharja, and then we have Tsubasa and Sheeta. Okay, so this is one of the characters that I'm currently trying to go all in on. I would like someone, if not them, at least somebody from TMS I think should make it into the final standings, because that will bring awareness to Insys that we do want more TMS. We want at least one more banner for these guys to scratch the itch for the people that really like TMS. All right, then we have Vale, and then we have Yunaka. So nothing out of the ordinary here. Looks pretty run-of-the-mill, like what you would expect. We've got tons and tons of Engage because they got cucked last year. So, of course, this is going to be their year. And then we have lots of Three Houses once again. And then characters that have been popular but haven't been able to make it, like Azura, for example. And then we also have the OCs, Hoder and Balder. So, nothing too crazy, nothing unexpected. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the men's division now. All right, so we got Alchrist. We've got male Aleer. We've got Ashe. We got Burger King. We got male Byleth, male Corrin. We got Diamant. We got Ectordeer. Oh, man, I really wish that they had put him on the voting last time, like for CYL 8. Because I feel like he actually might have been able to pull off the Gulveig win out of nowhere. The only problem is they didn't put him on the vote. So even though we saw him and we knew he was a character that existed, and everyone liked him because of the biceps and his weapon literally being a dumbbell. I think he actually might have been able to do really good last time had he been on the vote, but maybe this is his year. Who knows? I know a lot of people really like Ectordeer, so all right, there he is. All right, then we got Famortis. We got Itsuki and Crom, some more TMS love, which is good. We got Leaf there. We got Leo. We have Leo. Leon and Famortis both being in top 20 seems like a little bit of a cop-out to me. Like, one or the other. Because we know for a fact if either of these guys win, their counterpart is going to be included in the alt in some way or form. Like, if Leon wins, he's probably going to have some kind of reference to Fomortis. Or if Fomortis wins, he's probably going to have something to do with Leon. So, having both of them in top 20 seems a little redundant to me. Alright, then we got Rhine Daddy, of course. Mr. Small Hands himself. It would be nice to get some more Reinhardt love. More so, though, a refine for day one Ryan... Or not day one, but like... What was he, like, the first banner to ever release with, like, all the siblings on it? Early Reinhardt, basically. Book 1 Reinhardt. We need him to get refined. More than we need to get a Brave Alt. Alright, then we got Male Shez. We got Sigurd, of course. We got Sylvain, Takumi, Toma, and then Yuri. So, yeah, nothing, like, unexpected here. We've got our engaged crew. We've got 3 houses characters, and then we've got, like, popular characters that people really want an alt for in the way that we want an alt for. Like, this male Corrin is here, not because we want an alt of him. He's got a lot of alts already. We just want him to have Omega Yato. That's what we really want out of Brave Corrin. So if he ends up winning and they actually give him the freaking Omega Yato, that's exactly what we want. And then we have Itsuki and Toma, of course. So TMS has made their presence known. The gauntlet has been thrown. Can they manage to actually keep it up, though? Let's hope for the best with them. Unfortunately, Maiko didn't make it in here, but, I mean, she was in 75th place last time, so would have been a little out of the ordinary for her to have suddenly just jumped into top 20. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the top 5 from each game based on title release. So we got Fates and Awakening, we've got Heroes and TMS, we got 3 Houses and 3 Hopes. Do we really need 3 Hopes to be a separate title from 3 Houses? Can't they just group it all together? Seems a little redundant to me. All right, then we got the Engaged top 5, and then over here we've got New Mystery and Genealogy. We got Thrakia and Binding Blade, Blazing Blade, Sacred Stones, and then we have our Tellius games, and I think that should be everything. And then what is this now? Icons with the highest number of votes are used for the combined tally. What is this? Hero ranking by title? Oh, I guess this is just like an infographic that they made to show like all the different Fire Emblem titles. Okay. All right, and then of course we have Shadow Dragon and Gaiden. Poor Gaiden, man. They've been like starving for anything. The last time we got anything for Gaiden, it wasn't even like a full Gaiden banner because they had 2 fairies in there. We had, what was it? I think it was Peony and also Triandra on their arcane alt, or not arcane, but their attuned alts. And then we had Arcane Sonia, and then the only new character on the whole banner was Mycin. Which, I mean, fair enough. Like, people wanted Mycin, but, bro. Poor Gaiden, man. They've just been shafted tremendously. Okay, did I even open it up? I mean, I guess we don't really need to. We've got everything open already. So, for Shadow Dragon top 5, we've got Sheeta, we got Katria, Minerva, Navarre, and Young Tiki. Now, Brave Tiki already won, which is good for her, I guess. But I would really not want another Tiki, especially not another Young Tiki. So, let's try to not keep voting for her. All right, then from Gaiden, we've got Berkut, we got Katria, we got Delthea, we got Faye, and then we have May. Yeah, I guess. There's not really anyone from Gaiden that stands out to me that would be like a good candidate for Brave, outside of Celica and Alm, who already won. So I guess this is fine. Like, Katria could be from any title, like Shadow Dragon if they wanted to. So yeah, she's like a character that could be from anywhere. All right, here we have Awakening and Fates, so the 3DS titles. All right, we got Cordelia in first. Interesting. And we got Grima. We have enough copies of Grima already. We got Female Morgan. We've got Naui, and then we have Tharja. Surprised Tharja is not doing better. I would have expected Tharja to be a little bit higher. At least higher than Morgan and Naui. But, okay, I guess they're doing a little better. From Fates, we've got Azura, we got male Corrin, we have Leo, Takumi, and Xander. Now, this is actually telling because Azura and Corrin were both in top 20 for male and female. So, it seems like Azura is doing better than male Corrin, which is interesting. She's getting more votes. So, that might be a little bit of a clue as to which characters are in higher places. All right, then over here from Heroes, we have Baldur. Oh, my God. Yeah, bro, I'm going to put it like this. Freya last time was in, I think she was top 10. Freya was like rank 9 from Choose Your Legends 8 as far as highest votes. And Baldur is doing better than that. Wrap your head around that for a second. So that means Baldur might even be in first place for women or like second place. It seems like we're looking at Year of the Baldur. All right, and then Ectordir is also above Freya, who, like I said, was top 10 last year. So, damn. Ectordir and Baldur must be at least like top 5 at the moment in terms of overall voting. So, if you want one of them to win, I guess this is your chance to just continue vote stuffing them. All right, then we have Hoder and Sharena. Poor Sharena. Pour one out for this poor girl, dude. She, like, all she wants to do is make friends with everybody. But nobody wants to make friends with her, apparently. So, R.I.P. Okay, then we have Itsuki and Crom from Tokyo Mirage Sessions. So, he's all the way at the top. I'm surprised he's actually higher than Tsubasa. Because last time, Tsubasa was the highest rated character from TMS. So, it seems like things have taken a turn here. And then what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Something fishy is going on here. Why is Maiko higher than Tsubasa and Shida when she was not over here? Am I missing something? She's not. Okay, so Maiko is not within the top 20 overall for female. And yet somehow... Where is it? Somehow she's higher than Tsubasa and Toma, who made it into... Both of these guys made it into top 20. Okay, that's... Unless it's not in order. Am I missing something? Hold on. Are these top 5s not in order? Okay, listed in alphabetical order. Okay. I guess that's what's going on. So forget everything that I was just saying about like Baldur and Ectordir doing really good and Azura doing better than Corrin. I guess everything is in alphabetical order. So we actually have no clues whatsoever as to who's doing better and who's doing worse. So I mean, this makes sense for the top 5 from TMS if that's the case. All right, then over here for 3 houses, we've got Byleth, Male, Dorothea, Hilda, Sylvain, and Yuri. And then basically the exact same thing from 3 Hopes, except with Shez added to the mix, pretty much. Yeah, so I really don't think there's a need to count 3 Hopes as a separate title, because all the characters are the exact same with the exception of Shez. All right, then over here for Engage, we've got both of the Alirs. We got Diamant, Ivy, and Yunaka. Absolutely zero shock. These are the most popular characters from Engage. Maybe not so much Alir, but... certainly Diamant, Ivy, Yunaka. You could probably toss like Gold Mary in there, Lapis, and like so on and so forth. Alright, here we go from Mystery of the Emblem and Genealogy. So we have Shida again, who also was winning for Shadow Dragon. We got Clarice, we got Katarina, and then we got both of the Chris's. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, the only OCs to not have alts whatsoever. There's no alt for either of the Chris's, even though we did get them in the game eventually. So, yeah, I mean, they're not very popular. Let's be honest. I haven't even played the remake of FE3, because Shadow Dragon was just that bad. I'm never playing that game again. So, it really killed any of my desire to play the FE3 remake, unfortunately. Alright, from Genealogy, we've got Arvis, we got Ira, we have Finn, Julia, and Sigurd. I'm pretty sure Sigurd is in first place, because he is on the top 20, and none of these other characters are. R.I.P. Alright, yeah, sorry, Link King, but Arvis is not taken Sigurd's spot this time. Maybe he did in the game, but not in the voting. Alright, so Thrakia, we've got Finn, we have Leaf, Marita, Olwen, and Reinhardt. Reinhardt did make it into top 20, so he's probably doing better than everybody else there. Alright, then from Binding Blade, we've got Fa, we got Idun, we have Lilina, Rutger, and Wolt. Lilina's the only one who is in top 20. Alright, then from Blazing Blade, we've got Athos in there, which... he's not in top 20, unfortunately, but it's been way too long. We already got Nurgle, and now Athos is really the only character missing that I would raise an eyebrow at. There's no reason for him not to be in the game yet. Alright, then we have Guy, we've got Matthew, we've got Ninian, and Nino, R.I.P. Why is Nino in the top 20 and not Athos? We have like 1 million Ninos, but we have 0 copies of Athos, man. It's not fair. It is so not fair. Alright, then we got Fomortis over here from Sacred Stones, of course, and Leon. They're both in top 20. Then we got Lutz, Marissa, and Seth. Marissa just got an alt, and it's a pretty good alt. Although it's not true to Marissa's self. It's like a cutesy-wootsy Marissa instead of the badass antisocial Marissa. But I guess another Marissa alt would definitely do us some good. Alright, and finally over here we have Tellius, where Burger King is all the way at the top, followed by Elincia, Mia, Nephany, and then Zelgius is doing better in Radiant Dawn, but then Stefan is doing better from Path of Radiance. Makes very little sense to me because both of these characters are in each other's game. Like, Stefan is in Radiant Dawn, Zelgius is in Path of Radiance, so... Well, maybe he's not like an enemy or a playable character, but Zelgius is technically in Path of Radiance. So I don't know why they didn't count all these votes together, but I guess it is what it is. So there you guys go. Those are the interim results for Choose Your Legends. It looks like so far so good for the most part. As far as predictions are concerned, who do I think is going to win? Let's have a think here. It's looking like, honestly, it's looking like Baldur is probably either rank 1 or rank 2 for females. And then I would say maybe Azura's in second. Or for all we know, it could be Ivy and Yunaka. Those are the 4 that stand out to me. Like Ivy, Yunaka, Baldur, and Azura. I would say those 4 are probably doing the best. And then over here from the men's division, I would say... Let's see here. Probably Itsuki. Probably Sigurd. Probably... Man, it's hard to say with Alear and Corrin. Like, which one of these MCs do people like more? I don't really know. And then there's also male Byleth in the mix. I think the men's division is probably a little bit more up in the air. And then Ectordir could be a dark horse also. So I'm not really, like, super confident in who I think is winning over here. But Sigurd and Itsuki, I think, are probably the 2 that I would have to vote on if I was to guess. Yeah, not as clean-cut as the women, but there you guys go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.